Welcome to Booking the Wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Booking the Wrestler that I've been thinking about for a while. You guys know how I feel about Naomi Knight. Miss Trinity Fatu, originally Trinity McCoy. I love that woman. From when she first started with the Funkadactyls, admittedly I like Cameron first because she just seemed small and cute. But one day I remember there was a match when they started sliding downward because the WWE was just making them into a joke by then. I saw Naomi's true colors because Naomi wears her, as they say, her heart on her sleeve. And I just grew to love her. I grew to love her not only because she showed her emotion when she was in the ring, she also showed her great athleticism. She's obviously a beautiful woman. But when you look at this thumbnail for this particular Booking the Wrestler, you see it's a little different. This is Booking the Wrestler, Naomi the Dark Knight. I am booking Naomi differently than her regular character that she had during the Funkadactyl time and that she has with Team Bad. I am going to turn Naomi dark. I'm going to make her kind of like a Wild Samoan or a Luna LaShawn. Now, if anyone knows about Luna LaShawn, she used to be in ECW and then went to WWEF/. And she just was a weird type of character. Just out there. And in this case, I'm going to turn her into a very unusual type of female wrestler. One that we don't see anymore. The only person we've only seen that comes close to that is Karma. And that is Awesome Kong originally. So since Awesome Kong isn't there, and I will be doing a video on Awesome Kong, I probably will book her for the WWE. This is about Naomi the Dark Knight. Now, one person who's in currently the WWE who has the goth look is Paige. But I believe she just doesn't take it very far. She's kind of sort of antisocial, but she isn't totally antisocial. I'm turning Naomi Knight, the Dark Knight, into a total antisocial woman. She will come down to the ring when she leaves for a while and comes back. At one point in 2014, I believe, no, it was 2014, she broke her eye socket because of Oksana sitting on her. No, not sitting on her. She literally put her knee into her eye socket. And then people say, don't worry, Oksana wasn't doing it on purpose. It felt like it was on purpose because it got me very upset. But in this case, I'm going to book her like she got injured and then she came back. And before she left, Team Bad broke up. I'm going to go by the premise of Team Bad. That she was with Team Bad, that Sasha Banks betrayed her and screwed her over. And when it came to Tamina sticking with her, even Tamina got sick of her because she just kept acting whiny and then got rid of her as well. They didn't want nothing to do with her because she just whined to death. And after she had an injury, she went away for about 5 months and then came back with an entirely different look. The look that you see on the thumbnail with that baseball bat with the barbed wire on it is how she come back. Naomi Knight would be known as Naomi the Dark Knight. They will say, now coming in of the Divas, Naomi the Dark Knight. And her music will be completely different. I guess the music I would use for her would be the music that Drew McIntyre originally used, Broken Dreams. That's the song I would use for her. She basically would take your dreams and shatter them. That would be the music I would use. If it was never used by Drew McIntyre, that is the music I would use for her. And as she comes down to the ring by herself, mind you, there won't be anyone with her in this situation. Everyone else I booked beforehand, there'd always been somebody, generally. This time, there's nobody with her. And she comes down to that ring. She's not wearing a hood. She's just wearing a long coat. Wearing the same type of clothes you see her in the thumbnail. Gothic to the extreme. With the braids in her hair. With black lipstick. She walks into that ring stone cold. No face or features, nothing. And she's there to do business. And the normal Naomi that we love so much, where she jumps around, she does a lot of joking around, it's gone. Naomi is completely and totally cold. She still does the jumping around. She still does the high flying. She still does the rear view. But when she finishes, she crawls on top of her opponent and lays her boobs on the girl's face as she pins her. She literally, this is the way I picture her finishing move. That she does the rear view. The girl hits the floor. She turns around, falls to the mat, and then she crawls on top of the girl and leaves her boobs on the girl's face as she gets pinned. Then she grabs her head, looks at her, lifts her up, looks at her, and then drops her back down onto the mat, and then she leaves with her baseball bat. That's it. That's all she does. I am making Naomi so different and dark and weird that it'll be scary. And this is for my first book in the wrestler for Naomi, The Dark Knight. Please give me a comment below. I hope you like it. The next two will be for her build. And what will happen, will she either have relevance or title? Have a good day and have a good night. Peace!